very next one was,
Living to
should
Endure.
you hope? Oh, we're gonna
Well, that's
slide.
true. I read a quote and I was like thinking about it, and it's like, life is just a journey to death. And I was like, ooh,
You
interesting.
mean
Well,
nihilism? Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea where I saw
Okay.
it. I read it a couple years
Nihilism.
ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a tasty one. What is the deadliest of the 7 sins?
I mean,
I only know like 6 of them.
it's
Alright, let's go through them.
gluttony,
Gluttony.
wrath,
Gluttony,
pride,
I think.
lust, gluttony, wrath, pride,
Sloth.
sloth.
Vanity.
I don't think.
If I'm gonna
I
Google
think
this.
vanity and pride
What?
are the same thing.
Yeah, that's
No.
Vanity is like
It's different.
Vanity
is like
appearance.
vanity's like
appearance.
Yeah,
Pride is like how
I
well.
think
Like
I don't think
appearance or
vanity's-
gluttony would be the most.
pride is like dignity.
I mean, in
Yeah.
terms of actual
Wait,
deadliness, probably.
Pride,
not.
wrath,
I
lust,
mean-
gluttony.
No,
Yeah, true.
kind of-
Envy's one
Envy.
of them.
Envy, that's all 7.
No, I don't feel like vanity.
Like, I can see it
Vanity.
actually-
No, it is.
Like, you
That
could
is.
kind of put some
Pride,
kind
greed,
of.
lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth.
Okay, well, and
Thank you.
deadly
Wait,
to
you
you or
said-
deadly
I
to other people?
You
I
said
mean,
pride.
so this
Wrath
was
is
like.
for other people.
You decide,
gluttony
you
is for
decide, you
I
decide.
would say left.
Pride,
So I would say
lust,
gluttony,
envy,
but like I'd also
Yeah.
say that like it
sloth.
depends.
Yeah,
If you live
yeah.
in like a really, really high STD
Vanity
population
isn't one of
area, I'd
those.
probably
Yeah, lust
probably lust
too,
probably
yeah.
gonna screw you in the end.
But what about sloth? Like you could have people
That
who
was a good one.
you could have someone who's like sitting around all day and then they get blood clots in their legs and die of stroke or heart attack. I didn't want to say
like,
anything, but
I feel like
sorry, Andrew.
sloth
Yeah.
is like enough where that
I mean, are we
there's enough
talking to
activity
the
that it
extreme?
prevents this.
Yeah, we're saying like of all of them, like which do you
To the
think
extreme, like sloth to the point where you literally don't even stand up.
sloth to the point? Like let's say sloth is someone who sits at their computer all day and then gets blood clots in their legs because they don't move around enough, and then they get a stroke because the blood clots just like floating around in them.
Nice.
Okay, but
That's the way to do
I
it.
still think
I don't think if you were that lazy, I don't think you'd actually get to the point of being
Mini GW?
like
That's right.
Oh, mini GW.
18
That's for
and still
Tom
sitting in
side.
your chair all day and doing
I
nothing.
gotta learn.
Okay, so like you can take like
Yes.
age of death
Actually, I have no idea.
to the like into account. Like even though you like
Like, I don't
even though
think
you
that
die
actually-
slowly, you die young.
Are we talking about like a hypothetical situation or like real?
Well, let's just say like the
Because
deadliest.
like I don't think that actually happens.
People do get blood clots from sitting too
That's
long.
all. That's
No,
a
that's
real
not
That's a real thing. People have
That is
like
a legitimate thing.
die-
that
Come on,
Probably
you're a
died
nurse. You
stroke.
should know this.
I know it can happen.
He's not a nurse.
I don't
And
know
what
how
about
much
like
it does happen.
what about like World of Warcraft players who sat in the same chair for 72 hours straight
okay.
and pissed
Hey,
in bottles?
hey, if we're gonna
That's just
talk about
ridiculous.
sudden,
But that's sloth.
All right.
sudden unexplained death syndrome. That's the dumbest thing. Like it's an actual thing. You can Google
That
it.
is-
It was the
Yeah.
CIA.
Yeah, the
was
CIA
it was
shoots
banana
shoots them
machines.
with their satellite and just strikes them down.
The cancer satellite.
Cancer satellite. What they do is they shoot a big laser down and it pokes them.
Radiates the country.
No, it
No, individuals.
Yes.
It breaks up
It's
their
individuals.
DNA.
Extremely precise.
It gives you acute radiation poisoning that dissipates in a day, but all your cells get fucked up, so you die of melanoma.
So you mean ex-Russian KGB?
That is dumb.
No, like
Ooh.
you or I could get it. Not you don't necessarily have to be on the winning side.
I'm memeing because Russia's bad.
Because Russia is bad and killed someone.
Killed someone.
Killed
someone.
I just okay.
No,
is
recently-
it bad? I find it funny the commentary from like the one side is like, yeah, there's definitely like a hit list from the Kremlin, and like I don't think there's anyone besides these two people, me on that hit list, and then like died like 3 days later.
Yeah.
It's like my guy, don't say
No,
you're on the
it's
hit list.
100% them. No, because even the toxin that they used is only made in Russia.
Thank you. But like also like if you're gonna fall
Like,
flat,
they're the
someone-
only people who know how to make it.
Now let's not go pointing fingers at Russia yet. Actually, we shouldn't even say the word Russia.
Chris,
we don't know.
Satellite's gonna catch you.
Yeah,
Alpha
maybe-
Group is on their way to this house.
There's a
There will
bunch
be
of
no survivors.
There's a bunch of cloaked men with daggers that are gonna come and slit your neck while you're in your car.
That escalated.
yes, it did.
Doesn't mix up my car for one of yours.
No, but they have your scent. They're like
Have your
half
scent.
dog.
Yeah, Chris, when you start your car, your energy block just like it's just gonna explode. I mean,
But it's
We're
only
all
gonna
plugged
kill
next
you.
to each other.
It's only gonna kill you
no
though.
survivors.
Like they did the math, so only like a piece of shrapnel comes and hits you right in the right part of your face, so it like cuts your brain and
Russian physics.
Russian.
They applied Russian physics to the situation and solved the
That's
problem.
all you need.
yeah, just like the SAR
How
tank.
are Russian physics different than normal physics?
The same way
It's
that
Russian.
Jewish physics are different than normal physics. That's how they were able to win the Six Days War.
So Dana, what's this deadliest of the
That's how the
seven
Nazis
sins?
took over in Wolfenstein.
Jewish physics.
Jewish
yeah.
physics.
They were able to utilize Jewish
Yeah,
physics.
they
for their
stole
own
Jewish physics from
They
the,
used the
Jewish
same
overlords.
They use the same physics that Moses used to split the Red Sea.
Yes, that is Jewish
Or
physics.
to-
Or
to
we're
break
kidding,
the
but in
walls of
Wolfenstein, literally the Nazis win because they stole the technology from the secret Jewish overlords.
Yeah, what
turns
they
out
did
they're
was
actually
they
Jewish
took,
overlords
they
all
took the
along.
golem that the Jews had. They had like a big clay
Yeah, I know.
golem that was
Yeah.
like in like their mythology that like came and killed heathens, and that's what the
That was in an episode of Supernatural. There were a bunch of Nazis trying to resurrect these like golem things, and then they blew up this Jewish guy to get the formula for it.
That's what they do.
just like they went Full Metal Alchemist, and they like,
Yeah,
built,
no, it really
they
was.
built-
They were trying to save us from the Jewish overlords all along. Who knew?
Be careful, the Jews might send their
They're
throwing
cancer
stars.
satellite.
They're throwing stars of David.
or their
Throwing stars of a day.
or their cancer satellite.
I
It
don't think
evaporates all your money.
Benjamin Netanyahu personally comes down here and kills you.
Yeah, they have a man with a big beard and a staff, and he comes and hits you with it. He bonks you on the head, and you forget who you are.
And then your money's
He
gone.
says,
He swipes your wallet.
It's
Yeah,
literally,
yeah,
literally
yeah.
that episode of Drake and Josh where they're pretending to be Jewish guys and said people really do. It's literally those two. They're gonna come down and beat you.
when a big storm cloud comes and it rains frogs on you until you drown.
You can smear
Until
blood
the
on your
frogs
own.
turn-
You have to
Like-
smear blood on your door, otherwise a big smelly ghost is gonna come and kill your
Or at the
firstborn.
low just come and pick you up and like toss you.
Yeah.
Only the firstborn.
Well, that's what it
Oh
was.
shit, that's me. Huh?
No,
Oh,
me.
your firstborn.
Oh, yeah.
His
Oh,
first
first
one.
one.
They're gonna-
That's why I laughed.
Yeah,
No, I don't
the-
have first.
The big smelly ghost is gonna come and pick up your firstborn and meme him to death.
He's
What if I kill my
He's
firstborn
fucked.
before the base smell?
Hey, Andrew, do you have
Well,
a brother?
that's
Nope,
exactly
he's
what
not.
happens.
What?
Why would
You
you
have a brother?
I have a
'cause you
younger
like him,
brother.
you fucked.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucked.
Well, if it's your firstborn, it's like it's the first time for everything.
Yeah,
I'm not your firstborn.
that's just the trial run. The firstborn is just the trial run. You do better.
Yes, the alpha version.
Dude, I didn't even want that one.
Dana, what's the deadliest of the seven sins, Dana?
I don't know. It's one of my.
No, you gotta choose!
Vanity!
Why?
Vanity. It's not
Pressure.
one. It's sloth, greed, wrath, gluttony, lust, pride, and sloth, greed, wrath,
And
pride,
vanity.
Chris,
lust. No, it was
Envy.
you had 7.
Envy.
Oh, and envy. Yeah.
Wait. Envy?
Sloth, greed, pride.
I would not figure this out.
Sloth, greed, pride, gluttony, lust, envy, and wrath.
Oh.
Got him.
That's 7.
Well,
Vanity
vanity's
isn't
related
there.
to pride.
Vanity, you can throw it into pride. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you're saying is like you should be really, really vain.
Sure.
You can be really vain, and like your pride in your appearance can probably.
Yeah,
Go
yeah, but
before.
like you gotta use the transitive property on this one. It's not direct. No math jokes.
No.
I
I
mean,
understand what you meant
yeah.
by the transitive property. I just don't know how it applies.
It's indirect. So like a direct would be like if the sin was vanity, but vanity's not the sin. You have to apply like
When
being
he is
prideful.
tired. It's like if
How
you're
late
like,
is it?
Yo,
Oh, this is my dog.
A sign of real math is that you can't do it. So
Yes.
I can't do it.
That is correct.
So that means that statistics
from the short
and geometry also
half
doesn't
an hour,
matter.
long in
That's
25
very
minutes.
true.
It's just
Dana,
algebra.
Dana,
25
why
minutes.
is vanity the
or
deadliest?
pride.
Or pride, yeah.
Well, pride is an envelope thing. You could be like, yo, bro, like you totally
7-cent
won't
program.
jump off this cliff, and he'd be like, bitch, yes I will. And jump off the fucking cliff
Yes.
because you're stupidly wrong.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Look at
So you could be like a double dog dare you to eat this buckshot.
Oh, we're doing that.
You are.
First person
Just you.
to
Or
not
on
eat
a
the
more
butt shot
serious
is
note, like
it
plastic
gay?
surgery.
First person to not do it.
Is double gay.
I double gay
Double
dog
gay.
dare. Double gay dog dare you.
Double gay dog. Your dog doesn't like me.
That's my dog. No. When what happens is there's a metal detector
That's not
kind of
true.
thing on the side of the
That?
driveway.
This is
Scampering
this is a
around.
rare occurrence.
So if I have like a veteran with like a metal plate in his head walk over it, you know he was coming.
Yeah.
You
Thank
dick.
you.
But at the same time, like, it's a very quick beep because people go up the driveway. But if it was a person walking, then it'd be much longer. So like it'd be even more.
So you said
or
Morse
it
code
might
signals?
not
What
even
if he
be
was
picked
like?
up.
What if he was
because-
doing like rolls? Like he was doing some sick Dark Souls
Barrel
rolls.
rolls?
Yeah, it's only on a very small area of the driveway. So if he's
So if I approach from the rear, he won't be able to detect us.
yeah, it's
But you
true.
don't have metal in your head.
I don't.
He's here though.
I don't.
You could just walk up
You
normally.
could just come anywhere,
You must
Andrew.
have
You
metal.
could come from underground. if
Oh
you
shit!
like.
Now we gotta barricade this house. We don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta lock it down, boy.
But then
I've been casing your
it
house
turns
the
out
time.
that he's coming from the inside.
the
Oh
enemy
no. Barrel roll.
There he is.
How late is he?
I'm straight.
28
I said late.
minutes.
That says 48.
I know, but then he said.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
right.
28 minutes later than you said you would be.
Oh,
I did.
You're here.
sorry.
Which means
You're
it's taking
here.
48 minutes
It's all
to get
good.
there.
I
You missed
got.
some great conversation.
You live
Yeah.
the closest out of any of us.
Yeah, but
It's
like,
still-
I wasn't back until when I said I'd be back, and I was like, I need food. So-
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, it has taken David 48 minutes to drive down the street.
You can put it like that.
Yes. Ow, ow, ow.
Other way.
All right, David. What's the deadliest of the 7 sins?
Lust.
Oh, look at you.
Just you.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
likes girls.
What a gay.
Hey, the Trojan Wars happened for a reason,
That
alright?
is true.
Right?
Wait. So side story. I had a judge at my debate tournament this past weekend. Not once but twice, someone ran the case on me. Op choice. You are Paris. Which one of the 3 goddesses do you choose to accept their gift? There is a caveat that you don't know that Helen's married because you didn't know that going into it.
Dumb.
He is just
Hell
very
was the
lusty.
obviously dumbest choice. Like,
What were the other 2 gifts, actually? I don't know the other 2.
Athena was like, "I'll make you the wisest person
Okay.
on earth," and then Hera was like, "I will make you a king of like the people who worship me."
I would clearly go with Hera.
Or
No, I'd go with the wisest
I go with Hera or Athena.
So
you
either
would
one.
never go with, like,
You
Paris.
never go with
Or with
the most
Helen.
beautiful woman, yeah.
Like,
So the problem with it is like, you're a shepherd. You don't know how to rule shit. So like,
Yeah,
even
that's
if you
true.
are made king,
Yeah,
like
fuck.
you're
Yeah,
so
like
fucked.
I don't trust myself with that power.
But give them enough beer and they think they could.
hey, you don't need to
Well,
have
I think it
skill
would be
to
wine.
rule
I
a
don't know if they
country.
knew how to.
I'd rather be super wise and just
But still, the wisest one is like obviously the best because like if you're the wisest, you can be like.
But you're still
I was
just a
just-
shitty shepherd.
Well,
so
but like the
You can
caveat
use
is
capitalism to become your
The
capitalism
downside-
wasn't invented yet.
Wait, was it?
the downside of that
You
though
can-
is
you
that like
can
if you're the
become
wisest,
master thief.
she should make you the wisest of men. So she just makes you like,
Yeah, because he's
152 IQ.
yeah, like it's
Wait,
not that
I
high.
didn't know Paris was just.
You're not a god.
You're not a god, but you can,
But
you
like
can make
it's
something.
still better.
I mean, considering the fact that Paris chose Helen as his gift, he certainly needs that extra IQ boost.
No, the funny part was the second time it was run. There's a if you're Paris and you decide not to choose, the alternative is death. So the point is that in the second round of judge, the team did choose death, and so the
Really?
the commentary is because it's Greek death. You end up in like the fucking the not really that shitty, but not really that great. But then like made some conjecture that like
the middle bit.
yeah, but they made
Yeah,
conjecture
but-
that you would end up in Elysium because like you were making like the most noble choice.
Yeah, I would hate the middle one though.
Or you say you're
The middle
all
one
equally
sucks.
pretty, and they all fucking hate you.
It's like you either get the shit.
Yeah,
so
the
would
thing
you
is,
die
like,
anyway?
no matter what,
Basically
someone's
wander
gonna be
in the field
pissed.
for
But
an
like
eternity, do
in
nothing,
the
and you
context
get, like,
of
the nice
picking
fucking
none,
like George Washington.
they're none
Those
are
are
explicitly
the
pissed that
three.
you didn't pick them because you didn't pick any of them.
But like, which god would you choose, like aesthetically? Like, if you were really going to honestly say which is the most pretty, who would you go with?
What do you guys think?
I don't know
Like,
what any
God,
of them
that's
look like.
beauty.
Yeah,
Well,
factually it is.
Athena's got like
Aphrodite.
metal armor.
Yeah, factually,
Actually,
it
it's
is-
Aphrodite.
Like, that's the whole
hey,
point of her
Hey,
existence.
unless you have a mommy kink, in which case it's Hera. Not
Unless
saying
you're Nalberu, in which case it's Athena.
Yeah, if you're sapiosexual, you go with Athena.
I like.
I love it as a term.
Yeah,
I think
sapiosexual.
to be on
You
Josh, you'd have
you nut to brain. You nut to episodes of Rick and
her
Morty.
entire existence is being
To
the
be
most
fair.
attractive thing in the world.
To be fair, who doesn't? Oh God, you have to have a very high IQ to nut to Rick and Morty. Like no context. You just see the high level humor, and you see
Nut.
Pickle Rick, and then it's just nut.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm polluting your airspace.
Worse than China.